Hello, Mr. Lewis. My name is Timothy Arrington. I had came across your website and I saw one of your vans on the road the other day, and so I started doing a little research and I came across a couple things that I wanted to present to you. So I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'm going to get right into it. The first thing I wanted to talk about was the internet. One thing is the fact that most people who are not aware of your business, who may be searching for medical transportation services, are just going to Google, medical transportation services in their phone. If they live in Ellenwood or surrounding areas, this is the screen that's going to pop up for them. One of the things that about Google is that we call this right here. We call this the map pack or the three pack. This is where the top three companies, as ascertained by Google, are listed. The customers normally come here and pick one of these three. Now you see this little box down here that says more places. There may be some other companies listed, but the average customer is just not going to bother with clicking on that. Normally, one of these top three companies is going to get the call. Down here below the map listings, in this section right here, we call this the organic listings. The organic listings, once again, is determined by Google. Google has their own algorithm that they use as they analyze each individual website, and depending on the numbers that are generated by that algorithm, these websites are ranked. So as you see here, I did a search for medical transportation services near Ellenwood, which is where you're based out of. And as you see, you're not here in the map section at all. We come down here on the first page, and you're nowhere on the first page as well. Come down, we continue to go. We'll go to the next page. Page number 2. You go down through here, we see some transportation services, some yellow book listings, some AdWord advertisements. Once again, your company does not show up. Page 3. It's kind of more the same. I can go through it. And once again, the bottom line is that your company does not show up. We did some listings also in Clayton County. Since you were maybe in Clayton County, once again, you don't show up on page 1 or in the map listings. And I've kind of already went through the additional pages, and you don't show up there as well, just like the last time. We did medical transportation services in DeKalb County. More of the same. Your website is not listed on page 1 or page 2 or 3, to be honest with you, as I kind of went through some of this. And one more time, I even pulled up medical transportation services near Henry County because I wasn't sure which part of Ellenwood you lived in. I think some of it is in Henry County. But once again, you're not in the top 3, as you see. And we keep on going. And in the organic section, your medical transportation company is not listed again. So one of the things that we know just from research, as far as what we do as far as building websites and helping them get ranked, is that 95% of people who type in whatever it is that they're searching for at the time are going to select one of the companies that's on this page. Worst case scenario, someone may go to page 2, but when they go to page 2, by the time they get to the end of page 2, they will have selected a company, made a phone call, booked an appointment, and done business with that company, which would not be your company since you're not listed on page 1 through 3 for any of the searches that I've done. So I want to see if we can help change that. One of the things that I noticed when I came to your website is it is visually appealing, but the problem with your website is the simplicity of it all. Now, one of the good things is right here, you have a call to action on your web page, which gives customers a way to reach you immediately. But also what I noticed is that you lack creative original content. One of the key measuring tools that Google uses to decide where they want to rank you is your creative original content. Also, I noticed on your website you lack a NAP, what we call a NAP, name, address, phone number listing, that is not on your webpage. That's something that Google is critical about, and you don't have that available on your site. And also, I did something else. I took a little time, did a citation finder, and I found that Lewis Medical Services has about 34 citations. A citation is simply how many places Google can find information about your company on the internet. Anywhere on the internet. I mean, anywhere on the internet, literally. So Google does a search, and depending on your citation strength, the more citation strength you have, the higher that number, the more power Google's going to give you, because they figure if you're listed in this many places on the internet, then you must be important. So we're going to give you a little bit more ranking. We're going to push you closer to the top. And that's what I would like to do. I would like to see if I can work with you guys to help take your web page and push it toward the front. Now, I did also another search on your company, and it's this tool I use. It's called Alexia, and I get a chance to just look at the history of your company. So as you see right here, it says not enough traffic data. Well, that's because you don't have any traffic to your website. Nobody's going there. Daily page views per visitor, you have nothing. Daily time on your website, you have nothing. As we scroll down some more, we have this thing called backlinks. Backlinks are also another critical indicator that Google uses to rank your website. I would like to see if we could help increase total sites linking into Lewis Medical Services to get this number from 0 and start boosting it up to give you more authority, more power on Google, and help push you toward page 1. And let's see what else we have here. As we go through down here, who visits LewisMedicalServices.com? You see it's absolutely blank. That means, Mr. Lewis, nobody is visiting your website. So your website, even though you have one, which is critical to businesses these days, it is not doing what it's supposed to do, which is help generate income for your business. I see that you've been in business for a minute, for a few years, and so apparently you have a grasp on what it takes to run a medical transportation service. And me, myself, what I do is help customers like you who have a website but don't necessarily have the background to understand what it takes to get your website on the front page of Google. And let's be honest, the reason that you're in business is to make money for your family, to make money for yourself, is to provide yourself with a form of living. So you're an entrepreneur, and I would like to see if I could help you take your business to the next level. And I would love to sit down with you and talk about some of these things that I went over: your creative content, your original creative content, your lack of a NAP, your lack of certification, and see if we can help do some things to get you and your company listed on the 3-pack of Google, increase your organic rankings, and in the end, I guess, help create more traffic to your website, which is going to result in more income for your business. I would love to sit down with you. I kind of just threw this together. I'm sorry, I'm not a professional speaker, so I'm going to be stumbling over some of my words. It's a little bit broken up, but I do hope that you get the point. I would love to sit down. If you're interested, reply back to my email or give me a call at 404-790-3369. I'd love to schedule something with you, answer any questions you have, and move forward from there. Look forward to talking to you soon.